Last week, I posted this tweet asking people if they'd be interested in learning how I make these videos for TanStack, and more specifically TanStack AI. And if you open any of these up and go to the TanStack Twitter page, you can see that I've made a few videos for specific feature launches on TanStack AI. And people asked me how I did them. So what I did was go into the trenches, improve my workflows, and get them ready to share them with you. So how do I do it? Well, let's talk about it. If you look at this video, it basically shows you how you can use the built-in native tools from providers like Anthropic, OpenAI, and so on, and shows you this call to action to try out TanStack AI. And all the other videos are in the same area. So for example, if you look at this one, it also creates these showcases, tells you to add a flag, and so on and so forth. So it just tells you a story through an actual video instead of it being like some sort of static image announcement or something like that. And it's been really cool because it allows you to visually understand how these new features actually impact you and how they deliver value. And these videos are also really cool because they all share the same branding guidelines. And as you can see, they're all very similar because the branding of TanStack AI is pink. And what we plan to do in the future is also use this pipeline to announce features for other libraries like Router or Form or something like that. And why I decided to build these workflows and why we need them so bad is because at TanStack we build so many amazing things, and it's really hard to actually build these things and actually market them, talk about them, show them to you guys, make you excited about the new features, and actually let you know that they're shipped. Because a single tweet that just says like, hey, we shipped tool support in TanStack AI doesn't tell you much. But this short video of 20 seconds actually shows you what we built, and it makes it super clear to you what we are doing at the moment. So how do I make them? I've built a whole fleet of marketing skills for everybody to use. And these marketing skills basically allow you to build these videos. And how I do that is, for example, you have this open source repository that I made. It's under my GitHub, so it's alan_skills. And you have a bunch of skills inside of here that basically scaffold your marketing pipeline. And you can use the marketing pipeline skill to basically generate everything. Or you could go the simple route of, hey, I just need a video, and then you can either use the Hyperframes video or the Remotion video skill. And how does that look like in action? Well, let me show you with a quick example. So on TanStack AI, I'm gonna open up pull requests, and for example, I'm gonna throw this one at it. So AGUI client to server compliance. So this specific PR adds full compliance on the client side to the server side communication for AGUI. And you can actually read on the PR what it's about, release notes and stuff like that. But what we can do is we can open up any sort of agent. And I usually use Cloud Code, but this works across any agent. The only requirement is that it actually supports skills, and I prefer using a stronger agent because the output is better, and the better the agent, the closer you are to a one-shot. Although I really like to refine all of my videos and not just use the one-shot formats because they just get better when you kind of talk with the AI. You just tell it Hyperframes video, and then you just send it a PR and you click enter. And then the agent is gonna analyze the PR, is going to analyze the code base, and then figure out a video for you without you having to do anything. So basically it just diffs against main, figures out what the differences are, what the implementation is, what you're trying to do, and then it's going to talk with you on how to create a video for this release. After it's done analyzing the PR, what we can see here is basically it tells you what it found out. So for example, TanStack AI now speaks AGUI, new helpers, chat client auto-generates a session, yada yada, cross-compat, coordinated minor bump for all 7 framework packages. And now it tells you the compelling angle. So TanStack AI now speaks AGUI. Your client and server stop being a closed loop. Any AGUI client can drive a TanStack server. Any TanStack client can talk to a foreign AI agent. And this is basically your summary of what it found out. So for example, if it missed something, you can tell it, hey, you missed something. If you don't want it to include something, you can also tell it here. So for example, I'm gonna say, okay, this looks perfect, just focus on the AGUI stuff. I don't want to include the minor bumps or the low-level technical details. The story is what matters. And it kind of already knows this, but I'm just gonna go through the notions just in case, so I don't have to re-record the video, but it should know this in advance for you. And now that we send this answer, what it's gonna do is figure out the initial draft and propose it to you. So it takes a little bit for it to figure it out, a few minutes, so you're just gonna have to wait through it. But when it's done, it's gonna propose a final draft. And before it does that, it kind of asks you these questions. So for example, how long the video should be. And here I usually go with 30 seconds. It's up to you. If it's a larger feature, I recommend you go over the 30 seconds. If it's a smaller feature, you can even tell it to be like, I don't know, 15, 20 seconds. It's really up to you. And then for the aspect ratio, I usually go with 16:9 landscape. But if, for example, you want to post to LinkedIn, to, I don't know, TikTok, whatever, you can just tell it like do multi-format and it's gonna do multi-format. So that's what I'm gonna do, even though I usually do 16 and 9. And just to keep in mind, this doesn't affect your video until you're done. So it shows you in 16:9 landscape. And once you're done, it's gonna generate the other ones. And the skill has instructions in place to make them look nice as the original one. So you don't have to worry about those things. You just need to tell it the format and it's gonna handle everything other than that for you. It's not just gonna shrink the text, it's gonna make it look beautiful across all formats. And then it's gonna ask you where to put this. The default is a marketing folder under the current working directory. So I'm just gonna say yes. And then it asks you for branding guidelines. And the cool thing about the branding guidelines is it tries to find it by searching your repository. So if you have the branding guidelines already in there, or you actually have a skill for your company that gives it the branding guidelines, that's even better with like images and stuff like that. So it doesn't have to search for it. But by default, it's gonna usually find it in your repository. And if it doesn't, it's gonna ask you personally. So that's really cool. And as you can see, a cache brand exists. It's verifying that the actual repository is using these brand guidelines before it continues. And if you notice at the start of the video, I used Hyperframe video, but you can also use Remotion. You can try between the two and see which one you like more. I personally like Hyperframes more, but Remotion is really nice too, so it's really up to you and your personal preferences. I just try both and see what works better for you. And as you can see, it discovered the marketing. It tells me what it found. I'm just gonna say, yes, this looks good. And you really don't have to go through this process every time if you don't want to. You can just tell it, hey, don't ask me the questions that you usually do. Just skip to the part where you just give me the draft. That's also fine. It's going to do all of these things automatically anyways and just confirm with you. But if you don't like that workflow, just tell it, hey, one shot the draft and don't bother me until you do. And this makes it a lot faster. But if you want this fine-grained control, I recommend going through this process. And now that the phase 2 is done, the phase 3 begins. So this again goes through the flow with you, and it tries to figure out a motif and create some sort of metaphor that's going to be used across the presentation, so it makes it more engaging with the user. This skill has baked in guidance on how human eyes follow these visual things and what the best practices are and how to create visually rewarding demos. So you really don't have to think about a lot of those things. So you usually can just say yes to this, but if you want some other motif, for example, you have some great idea on how to connect all of these moving pieces, you can tell it. Or if, for example, you want to follow some certain guideline from your brand, for example, you wanted to use coconuts or islands or something like that, you can also do that. So it's really up to you what your motif is, and you just have to tell it. So I'm gonna say yes, because what I'm doing here is just guiding you and explaining the workflow that I use. I really don't want to fine grain it at this point. And then after answering that question, we get the final draft. So the story pattern tells you what this generally is going to look like. So it says it's a API library feature. The code sourcing is going to come from the actual code. And the step 3 is kind of the most important one, and that is the scene plan. And this tells you what the video is going to look like, but in words. So you can just read through this, and if you like it, do it. If you don't like it, you can just tell it what changes you want up front. It's going to redefine them, and that is going to produce the video. It tells you like what it's going to audit, what transitions are, what the per aspect deltas are going to be, and stuff like that. So I'm just going to approve this and tell it to make the video, and it's going to generate an actual video for us. And the cool thing about this skill is I usually like to just accept all of this and just tell it to like go through all of it and just generate the video for me. And then once the video is generated, then I step in and start telling it what I like and what I don't like, and have it actually revamp the video. So once the phase 3 is done, phase 4 starts, and this phase actually scaffolds the project, and actually when it's done, is going to open it up inside of your browser so you can actually preview the scene and look at it. And the scene kind of looks like your usual video editor, so it's pretty intuitive in how it looks, and you don't really have to edit anything manually. All of it is done through your agent. So you're just gonna tell your agent the feedback, and it's gonna apply it to your scene and change it, and you just have to wait for it to be done. All right, and here's the final product, so let's watch it together. And as you can see, it's fully animated. So what I do here is just watch for mistakes. And for example, these two are fine, but this one isn't. So these lines don't go properly to the cards. And then this text is cut off, so we don't want that. And this final piece looks okay. We can also tell it to maybe point to another URL, or your AI stack just opened up, ship it, maybe change the ship it to something else. So it's really up to us. And how we do that is, for example, how I like to do it is I open up the scene. So the scene name is scene interop. I go back to my terminal and I tell it on scene interop, the right side text is cut off and the lines going from cards to the right on the left side are not properly aligned with the cards. Please fix it. Also on the last scene, change ship it to ship with TanStack AI. And then luckily for you, I have the magic of editing, so I'm gonna cut to the output. And as you see, for example, here, it took 12 minutes to produce the original video. This might be faster, this might be slower, depending on the agent framework you use, what specific model, the reasoning, yada yada. So it maybe takes a minute, it maybe takes 30, depending on what you use. But in general, when it's done, it opens up the preview automatically for you in the browser, and you can actually see it. And that's what happened to me. I didn't do anything, it just switched over to the browser and showed me the demo. And then it becomes a matter of just refining it. So I usually go here and or rather I do something else until it's done. And then I just replay the video, watch it again from start to finish, tell it what I don't like, and then it reproduces the issues, fixes them, and produces a new video. All right, and after a while, when it does the fixes, we go and check it out. So now it kind of changed the geometry. Now it looks better. I could tell it to hide this arrow properly or remove the AGI stuff. And also this label has been fixed. Now we can see the text. It's all clear. And lastly, we set this ship with TanStack AI call to action. Okay, we're happy with this. Perfect. All right, and when it's done, you just tell it to render and ship the final videos for all three. And when I click this, it's going to render the videos and output them as MP4 format. And then you can just grab them from the marketing folder or wherever you put them and publish them online. And that is actually what I'm gonna do to market this video with a video that I made that uses this skill to create a video about this skill. So it's kind of like an inception of videos. So check it out on my socials if you haven't already. And that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed the skill and I hope you try it out. I really love it because it really helps us talk to our users and show you guys all the cool, amazing stuff we're building over at TanStack. And expect a lot of these cool videos coming up in the future. And yeah, let me know if you like them in the comments below. Let me know if you think they could be improved in some sort of way. I am open to any PRs. If you think these skills can be improved, I'd love to hear how. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Bye.